Peak Fiction, Kino. Oh, cool. Hello everyone. How's it going? Sarah, Isaiah, Dapboy Chuckles, Wolfman. I'm glad Isaiah. And Xenoblade 3's been funded as well. So that's exciting. Jamun, I don't think we're gonna finish the whole game today. From what I hear, this case is really long, but we'll see. Welcome in. Yeah, I can't believe it, Sarah. Oh, my face. Ramen Power. Ace Attorney Mondays are beautiful. I'm kind of sad that Ace Attorney Mondays are coming to a close. It almost makes me want to play Great Ace Attorney right after it. Davinator, how are you? Raccoon, Gansey, Emiya Boy, Soul Samurai, Critty, how's it going? Logan? Is this Wednesday going to be Ace Attorney or Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I think that'll be dependent on how today's stream ends. I think I'll decide after we see how today ends. But yeah, Wednesday will be one of the two. Mirai, Sakonidas, how's it going? Good morning. Great God, Ramuki, Kita. Yeah, I heard this one's really long. Strongest Link. Top 5 favorite active NBA players. Scotty Barnes, Curry, John Morant, after that it's tough. Lillard if he's fit, and let's throw in. Sorry, I'm thinking so hard about this one. I said Barnes. Let's throw in Giannis, why not? Easy AZ. RA9 Slack Brent, Super Monoman, Antagonist, from the West Coast, welcome in. I now understand why Xenoblade has one of your favorite settings in anything. Perfect. It will be peak, Sarah. Welcome in, Sakona does. Kawhi for giving Canada a championship. Well, it's more, I view it as more of a give and take than that, but I definitely like Kawhi a lot. He's not I wouldn't say he's one of my top 5 favorite players, though. So sorry for the, whoa, hold on. Whoa. Okay, excuse me, you're gonna have to, yeah, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, you're gonna have to experience, okay, there we go. And I don't know if you guys can see, but we got Great Ace Attorney over there. Perfect. Smoothies, welcome in. Ming, welcome in. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful, Davinator. So yes, we will be, I don't know how far we're gonna get in today. We're starting the investigation, which is like the second part of the chapter, or the case. So, we'll see. Opalinon, thank you so much for the 7th month, more than half a year. Thank you so much, Edgeworth hype indeed. I can't wait. By the way, I think it's on. I think the settings are on followers only mode, Sarah. If you could you turn that off, or any other? I think Davinator's in chat as well. Antagonist's in chat as well. If it's on followers only mode, could you please turn it off? Oh, you disabled it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I always forget. Is Great Ace Attorney 2 stream 2 on Steam too. From what I can tell, I thought both of them were sold together, but that might have just been a bad assumption. In which case, I've heard that they're both on Steam. Yeah. Okay. In case you weren't here for the last stream, we're now playing as Edgeworth. I won't elaborate. Yes, they're together. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Man, the urge to play Great Ace Attorney after this one has gotten stronger than I expected it to be. It's a duology. Got it. Perfect. Okay. So as Larry tells us, you're the only one that can represent her. Meaning Dahlia. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Loris, sorry. Yes, Loris. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge... Yeah, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Arguably the biggest theme of Ace Attorney? Potentially? Yes, Iris. My apologies, Wolfman. Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge at all. After all, I suppose so. Yeah. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Welcome in, Syzygy. Happy Monday, guys. Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Oh yeah, Critty, you're about to watch Season 6, aren't you? Yeah. Using 3-3 for world building and justification. Ace Attorney is nothing if not self-aware. Dust Eat Gang, welcome in. Offie Burger, welcome in. It's going well. You finished Arcane and you're addicted to it. Oh my god. I can't wait until we talk about Arcane on stream, which will probably be pretty soon. Arcane's so good. No one understands how good Arcane is. Finished Season 5 last night. Hope you're enjoying it. And thanks for the follow. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Loris said that he might even die. Fortunately, he'll be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he's unharmed. Thank goodness. But he's caught some kind of nasty colds. A cold? He's running a high fever and drifting in and out of consciousness. Oh dear. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. New theme? I actually don't think the stream is gonna be that useful for that. I'd recommend checking out my reactions to Arcane if you want a view into someone who slowly fell in love with it, or pretty quickly, actually. I think what you're looking for is probably my reactions on my second channel. Nice theme. I like this theme. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple, what's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go into the temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and that's why I continue to train, to purify my soul. Thank you for the follow, Pixels, huh? Oh my goodness. That game has got the biggest hold on you I think I've seen in a long time on anyone. Critty. I definitely support it though. Need you to finish, well, I think there was something you were going to play later on that you haven't gotten to, because Elden Ring's got that grip on you. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Oh, by the way, sorry, before I continue the dialogue, I read Fire Punch yesterday. I finished Fire Punch. It was very fire. Excuse the pun. It was great. Awesome protagonist. I enjoyed it a lot. I know some people were interested in my progress with it, so. I wanted to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Bell? We ring it at the same time each night. I see. And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there. Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened. Yeah, the DLC's coming up soon, isn't it? Frightened? So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. There's more to her story, I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Sus. Top 5 Fire Punch characters. Agni. Sun. Togata. Probably Doma, and then maybe Judah? Nice, Gansey. I haven't heard of that. Oh, whoops, sorry. Frightened. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder? Yes. However, you didn't go, because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Okay. 2. What in the world? Oh yeah, Edgeworth's never seen these before. Oh, he must be freaking the hell out. What in the world? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about, those psycho locks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Okay. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. Death's Door is really good? Interesting. Yes, it's funny he says psycholocks, because I used to call them psycholocks all the way back when. Like, I'm pretty sure I started calling them psycholocks, or psyche locks, maybe. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donim? No. I'm not the one who took her life. Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe she's not lying. I'm not the one who took her life. I don't know, something in the wording. Heh, what's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking, and here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? At the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes? Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? What is he to you? That's Hannah's cue. That's Hannah's cue. Mr. Wright, sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? Hi, Hannah. He is a very dear and indispensable friend. Doubt. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. They are Critty. They're so good. You deceived him. I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly recover. Reina, welcome in. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. Oh dear. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well, I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. No, I don't think you should. This is crazy because it's that whole thing of defending someone who you think is probably guilty. I should head to the crime scene, okay. And also, it's Edgeworth doing it. Thank you for the hydrate. What the hell? What is this? Oh my god, what a banger. Yeah, Critty, I really hope I'm able to. Usually these streams go for at least 4 hours, though. Are you gonna be reading Haikyuu in, like, 3.5, 4 hours? If not, I'll have to watch the VOD. Oh my god, this theme is so good. But I'll definitely watch the VOD if you do. I just wish I could be in chat for it if you don't. Tom Piet, welcome in. Glad you're enjoying Breaking Bad. The guard is glaring at me. If someone glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught. Huh. That's interesting. God, the music! What is this? They just throw in one of the biggest bangers of the game right at the end. Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me. That was interesting. God. The camera's glaring at me. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught. Okay, hopefully you take, like, 3 hours to read My Hero Academia, and then I can catch you for Haikyuu. I hope you enjoy it regardless, Critty. Halox, welcome in. And what... Sorry. Have you decided if you're going to do another Ace Attorney stream this week? It's possible. I'll decide depending on how this stream ends. Is something bothering you? Yeah, excuse me. That's hilarious. I love Edgeworth. Okay, let's go to the crime scene then. Damn straight you do. Damn straight, Critty. That was a really short chapter though, so you might have to do like 20 minutes a page. It sure is cold, all right. So this is it, Dusky Bridge. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Maya? Nope. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. Has it been a year or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Then there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you again anyway. Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct? No worries, Stefan. You haven't missed too much, just some conversations with, Iris and Edgeworth. It was really good. But we've just been playing for 15 minutes or something. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come out all the way, out here. Everyone was really nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot. we gonna learn more about the two... get internalization for one of the goats, and then more backstory, or more information for the other goat? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady here on this frozen mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean, decisive witness myself. Oh, yeah. That's funny, Tompiet. Yeah, you just finished Fly when I made a video about it. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple, but we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Oh. Glad you liked the video. Yeah. Fly slander so forced. It's interesting because I totally understand if people are bored by Fly or don't enjoy it. Like, it's... While I think it's, Fly is undoubtedly... Sorry, I'm scratching my eye here. Fly is undoubtedly an amazing episode to me. I understand why it wouldn't be... why some people wouldn't like it. It wouldn't be to their tastes. But what's interesting is that so far every comment... Almost every comment I've seen that someone's commented on my video saying that Fly is a bad episode has been rude or mean or dismissive in some way, which is interesting. I know nice people exist who dislike Fly, but I'm just saying, every comment on my video about them not liking Fly has been extremely rude. Thank you, Gansey. Yeah, Ryan Johnson. Yeah. Fly slander basically doesn't exist anymore? Beg to differ. Beg to differ, given what I've seen over the past couple days, but it has been just the vocal minority. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. I heard that from Wright. Oh, Maya's stuck. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach this Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. What the hell? Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning. Who's this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy, showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but... Complete rookie. Nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. It's not an L-Critty, no worries. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor of this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what could be the cause of this grudge? I don't know, maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better go into this Godot... I better look into this Godot myself. Freudian slip. So Luke was 200% lying about Edgeworth speaking well of him? Maybe he was talking about the past where he... Like, he doesn't know who Godot is, but... Maybe he was talking about how he used to talk about, Armando? Edgeworth and Godot material? Unbelievable. So you're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? And, by the way, I think it's... My first Ace Attorney emote ends up being Godot. I wouldn't have bet on that, but it feels very appropriate. Yeah, I totally agree, Critty. Definitely in our Twitter circles, most people, the vast majority, seem to love it, which is great. Yes, my king. Excuse the voice crack. My king, Godot. Yep, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that, but according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Okay. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. He's real good, yet he's never won a case. Yeah, we got a new follower emote. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got that info from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Okay. Bikini, right? Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I want to hear that song again. That Edgeworth investigation song? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. I totally agree, Tom Piet. And I hope you enjoy the rest. And the video if you ever get around to it, of course. What do you mean? Right is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and what kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth defense attorney just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. That's... I don't know the pronunciation. Sorbet? I guess sorbet? Where I'm from, every time I've ever seen that word, there's been no distinction in the pronunciation for some reason. Maybe it's a weird, hyper-specific Southern Canada thing. Okay, got it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Sorbet. Perfect. Even the romantic... Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. This is it, right? Oh, God, it's so good. Right. That makes sense, Raina. Which means that Luke Atme knew quite a bit more than most, if that's true. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute, right, Edgy? You think so too, right? Iris is a damn praying mantis. God. Oh no, why is the music on? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent... Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. Larry, buddy. I was right after all. I should never have come back. This is why Edgeworth is the best. Fair enough, Stefan. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest. If I had a penny for every time you said that, it's just that Iris is a delicate flower. Is that a new, Sprite? You can't force things too much, know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's how juries think too. This is, yeah, Critty, you haven't been around for a lot of Ace Attorney, but essentially what I view this series to be is a extremely exaggerated, over the top, in a way that I think is very fun, critique of the judicial system, and like it's very blunt about it, which is very... a lot of my favorite media tend to do stuff like that, so I'm a fan. The way you said forget it sounds super Italian to me, I don't know why. Yeah, delicate. How's it going, Triforce? Edgeworth is great because he externalizes a lot of the sarcasm that Nick keeps internal. That's why they compliment each other so much. Larry? What? Don't tell me... You think I might have done it? What? Get lost. Go back to your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. Get out of here. Get the hell out. And I hope your plane crashes and you die? Weren't you guys saying that Larry gets better in this chapter? Or this case? I do recall some of you guys telling me Larry gets really good in this case. Not a great start. Telling me my favorite character should die. Oh, that's Loris, right. I'm sorry. Larry's homophobic, he is. He's perfection already? Is Larry or Loris perfection? Because Loris is the one that just said this stuff, I guess. Peak Larry. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, what were you... Where were you and what were you doing? Oh? As I suspected, Psycholocks. I love that he calls him Psycholocks. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Okay. He got better, not that he's perfected. Yeah, I was reading a different chat. But so far, he's not gotten better. Or, sorry, this is Loris. I keep forgetting. Never mind. God, okay. So is there anywhere else to go to? Because we don't have much evidence at all. Oh, I guess we do. Protects from evil spirits. Okay. Photo of Elise. The magic bottle. 7 to approximately 10:50. Lightning after that. Or... towards the end of that. I'm sorry, Ramuki. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay. Wait! Hold on. Attorney's badge. Received this from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? What happens if I present that? Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you gotta do it. You gotta save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. And what will I do to something I hate? I guess it's come, yeah. Can I present it to, like, Gumshoe? I want to present it to everyone. Is Gumshoe... Oh, main hall, okay. Hold on, let me just present this. What's that thing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that odd? You bet it is, sir. A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge? That's like a detective with a license to kill. Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? God, this song. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep gushing about it, but okay. Bikini? Hey, hello there. So, how you feeling? All right, I suppose. Who's this? My name's Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... If y'all could be able to do your dream childhood job for a day, would you do it? You know what my dream childhood job was? It was to be in forensics, because I thought that CSI was cool. Now I know all that goes into that job, and no. I wouldn't do it. Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you. But I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you found her. Now what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Edgeworth. Has he been bisexual this whole time? I don't believe it. If you ask nicely, I might give you... If you ask nicely, I might just give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. New sub sound. Oh no, I cannot. Oh, Nico never being replaced. I was just Super Monoman. I was just voice acting. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. Someone earlier said they wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be an archaeologist, but I don't think that would be worth it for a day, and it sounds very exhausting, so I wouldn't do it either. Yeah, during childhood, we tend to idealize what is usually jobs that are... There's much more to it than we assume. My stomach's already growling in protest. What's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 when we left. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun should be in attendance at all times to keep watch. I'd be down to bake for a day? That sounds fun. I had a new dream job every other week. I get that. I think my sister was like that. My dream job was to be president. You can obviously imagine what I would think now. I'd vote for you, if I was American. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was 13 because of Ace Attorney. It all comes full circle. You're right, that does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the backyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha 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 ho ho. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easily, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? I wanted to be a butterfly, and then I wanted to be a train driver. Who says you can't be both? I'm sure butterflies are amazing train drivers. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me what exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11? No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. The innuendo, man. I'm so sorry. The game just sets it up for it. I'm not reading too much into this, right? And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. Eyes I own. Yeah. Interesting ways of phrasing that. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. Is that what you are, Strongest Link? What did I walk in on? I have no explanation, Nezumi. Edgeworth wishing he was the one prosecuting her right now, because he literally has an eyewitness for the murder, but now he has to somehow spin it to make her look innocent. That's what I love about this. He's having to see things from Phoenix's side. And Godot's clearly going to be the prosecutor, right? He has to be. Okay. I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So this head nun actually... Did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better get some more details. AJ's gonna love this case so much. It's got all the makings for it. Featherine, how are you? Also, I think Char Wizard? I don't think I said hi. How's it going, guys? So who is this acolyte who was to train at the Inner Temple? Her name's Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. After she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you? No, of course not. You wouldn't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself. That's good to hear. Dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. No, do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Pearls? You mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl. That's interesting, Bytecraft. It'll be cool to look back on these details after I'm finished and be able to put it together. I forgot she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished with dinner cleanup, but I haven't seen her at all since late last night. Oh no, nowhere to be found. Do you mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of that stupid creaky old back. Okay. A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. Oh dear. As they say, the plot thickens. It's kind of cute how how Gumshoe is just following us around. He's never done that. It's like Gumshoe's the Maya. I'm an attorney. About this here. Oh, okay, she doesn't care. Did she just call herself a material girl? Nice. Okay, so no Magatama for her. Yeah. So let's see, is there anything else to do? Oh. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, well, we'll go here first. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Kaine, welcome. I'm humbled by the alarm set. Always an honor. So funny thing, the developers gave Bikini back problems to make her sprites shorter and save space on the GBA because they were running out. Is that true? That's hilarious. The way that creative minds work around rigidity. That's how Star Wars was made. It looks like the police are still investigating. By the way, I thought I'd ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word and now must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Got to make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Okay. I don't want to switch it. But I did want to check something. Because there was... Or what? Wait. Oh, that's what it was. No, the Magatama. That's what I was looking for. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. I forgot to tag you on Ace Attorney Facts Twitter tweet one time where they said that when checking or receiving an evidence, the main character is yelling what it is. Oh, that sounds funny. I gotta follow that account. No, tagging is not annoying at all. Don't worry about that. What's the greater one? It's displayed in the main room of the Fame Manor. Oh, no. I hope he's okay too, Sarah. I would literally have a tweet in my drafts that I didn't tweet, but I was going to later today saying, Togashi hasn't tweeted in almost a week. I really hope he's doing okay. Oh, it posts... You're right. Okay, good call, Tom Piet. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Kurain exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. Okay. I can't get on this paper. I don't remember if that was there before. More cushions. What's this white... Oh, white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack. Beats me. Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe? It was in 2-2? Oh, okay. I appreciate that, Jaman. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah, what is it, Detective? This could be it. An ultra-important clue, a super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. That reminds me a lot of Case 4. Peak fiction. I totally agree, Wolfman. Yeah, I love the court render Ace Attorney bots. I saw them before I had played Ace Attorney, and they were always really funny. I'm in one of the most... I'm in, so this may be a little vanity, but I'm in one of my favorite ones that I've seen. The streams are always so fun. I think you're funny and entertaining. Watching you falling in love with the series has been such a great experience. Thank you so much, Supermoon Man. That's very sweet. And I always appreciate that you guys are always experiencing it with me. I always very much appreciate it. Thank you. I don't have a link to it at the moment. I can try to find it later. Okay, note to Iris. Okay, that's important. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. Oops, sorry. I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like... Wow! Edgy. What Gansey said is right. He totally verbalizes all the things that Phoenix used to not. Okay. Main gate again? Or courtyard? The victim is Elise Donim. Her entire past is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age that you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's... Oh, God, this part of the song. There's one strange thing. Yes, the victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building. A two-story building? That will be the same height as the room in front of us, correct? You're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Donim was staying in. I'm glad you enjoy them, Halox. A lot of those were really fun. 3-2 was amazing, but they all had great content. 3-1 was one of the best starts. I think it tells us mostly about both. Actually, it's kind of about both, Ramuki, I'd say. Of course, Stefan, of course. They're a joy to do. Maybe she was pushed out after she was stabbed by the sword. Okay. Also, hi, officially, Jamon. Are you planning on watching House of Dragon? Yes. I didn't watch it last night, but I think I will... Maybe tomorrow I'll have a chance? Now then, Detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey were headed to the temple, the inner temple. At 10, after ringing the bells for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. This is cool. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. That's true, Gansey. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. We did, though. The Inner Temple? The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but... Oh, this is gonna be so peak. This is gonna be so sick. No, I'm not, Jaman. Also, if you're ever interested in questions like that, my anime list always has that info. Nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. Nah, he's coming. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. What the hell? He's so shonen. He's so shonen. Have you ever seen a guy this shonen? My great rival is in here, so I've lost all motivation? Oh my... Oh, God. Aomine, Netero... I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, no, we need Godot. Godot needs to come. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. It's gonna come out. I can see why. I'm not the one you have to worry about. Oh, no. Gee, please. The judge of an American sword, an American sword this time. He certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. Oh. No. No. Please don't. Please don't. If this case goes from potential Edgeworth versus Godot in a trial for the ages to Uji being gone and Pain being there instead, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about substitute judges. He wasn't great. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. They're really recreating the cast from the flashback. They are. All we need is Mia. Welcome in, Rydox. Judge has 50-50 odds of remembering Edgeworth. Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if there was a big stink that someone made a big stink? There's no need to worry. I pull a few strings and arrange for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Who did he get? Francisca? I don't know why that makes sense, but she's a prosecutor. Is it gonna be Francisca? Oh shit. Oh shit, this could be salvaged. Yo, imagine the shonen battle for the ages in a courtroom. Francisca and Godot versus Wright and versus Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth. Benji. Could you imagine? Oh. That's the most good-looking collection of 4 people I've ever thought of in my life. Holy crap. I want this song playing the whole trial. Francisca versus Edgeworth? I'd love that. That would be so sick. What is the inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? It's used for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge beside the inner temple? Yeah, the childhood trauma that would just be completely taken apart throughout the entire case, that Phoenix himself will just personally oversee. Is there anything else on the other side of the bridge beside that inner temple? No, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. That's really sweet. Please be alright, Maya. Looks like a wizard's staff. That belonged to the victim. This is just between us. What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. AU Harry Potter? That might be the only way to top Case 4's hot person quota. I think so, Bytecraft. I love it too, Gansey. I almost forgot I was playing as Edgeworth for a second there. I love Godot and want to know more about how and why he changed, but Francisca, my wife, if it's both of them, I might die. That would be too much peak for the world to handle. I suspect it's because she was really kind to him in 1-4. Could be. But also he recognizes what a good egg she is. Yeah, I think it's a combination of both, but generally, I'm sure he appreciated that she treated him well there. That's all you wanted to tell me? That's it. Just the victim's fingerprints, okay. Oh, well, she was, yeah. So, thank you so much, Jamlin, for the 3 months. Final stream of Ace Attorney, I got a sub because I keep on dodging the gifted subs. I don't think this will be the final one, but one of them for sure. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Jamlin. Really appreciate it. Hopefully next month your persistence will be rewarded. Can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? I love that. How'd you know? That's funny. Alright, Offie Burger. Hope class goes well, and I'll see you back in around an hour. Thanks for coming for the beginning part. So statue is actually the murder weapon. It's called the Shichishito. Thank you, Halox, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Just like always, if anyone wants to put that towards one of the goals, you're welcome to do so. Thanks so much, guys. I suppose this is the victim's blood. It's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints. They match the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? Edgeworth just did the Edgeworth face. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? I figure it doesn't really feel good. Great Ace Attorney the goal has been hit. Eventually there will be a Great Ace Attorney 2 goal, but that's down the line, so you can put it in the bank if you'd like. Up to you. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Sled? I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? It messes with my hard-boiled image. I have a random anecdote. I have a horrible memory with the sled. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Ladder? Sounds good, Halox. I'm sure Edgeworth was really moved by Maya in 1-4 when she was held in contempt of court to keep the trial going against Von Karma. Sorry, yeah, so there's that. But then with regards to what Sarah said, she literally made him relive, or like just bypassed and dismissed his PTSD with the earthquake, which is funny that Sarah brings that up because it's true. So I guess she's just selectively kind. The bad memory with the sled is that my friend and I were tobogganing or sledding, and we went off this huge thing, this huge ramp, and he landed straight on his foot, like almost vertically. Like it was like a T. It was like this. Oh, like this. Just straight on. It completely jarred his knee. He's got fractures all over his lower leg. Sorry if that's gross. And I was fine, but I had to I wasn't fine. Like, I was shaken up and I was a little bruised, but I was fine. And so I couldn't do anything for him. We weren't thinking properly, and I had to go get a medical assistance or call someone or something. And so we were in the middle of nowhere in this snowy hill, and so I just had to wander around. I didn't have my cell phone. I don't think I owned a cell phone. And I just found a random house, went inside. They let me call, I think, either my friend's parents or my parents or someone. Then he got taken to the hospital, and it took him months to recover. But, yeah. Anyways, That's the bad sledding. That's the bad sledding memory. He healed fine. Yeah, it just took like a few months. You did Stardust. Yeah, Maya's just quirky. Maya's just quirky. My friends and I family are asleep right now, and I need to tell someone this, so I'm going to say it here, that I took an important Japanese proficiency test last month, and I found out that I passed. Congratulations, Ming Ming. I wish we had an applause emote. Whoops. Congratulations. That's definitely something to be proud of. Sorry, and Sam. I keep forgetting to call Stardust Sam. I'll get there. How's it going, Sam? Okay. No ladder thing. Okay. Moo. What do we need to do now? Is there anything else to examine? Oh. The fireworks, perfect. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us. Okay. Wow. The banter, the Gumshoe Edgeworth banter. I'm kind of loving it. Congrats, Sam, for the essay work. And yeah, hope you enjoy now that you're tucked in here at 2 a.m. or whatever time it is for you. Okay. Let's move around. Main hall. We're just in the courtyard. Oh. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. Oh wait, let me check something. Okay, no. His heart was shut tight. Oh yeah, he had psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Okay. Bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll play the investigations game, but I hope so for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, I meant to go to the bridge. Everyone's doing working passing tests, but all I'm doing is reading One Piece. That's very productive. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I... Wait. What do I have here? The wizard... the wizard staff. Victim staff. Okay. Do I have enough here? I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions. But I told you everything that Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Inner Temple? I just finished speaking with the head nun of the Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple that night, or last night. Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers if I break those psycho locks. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks for promoting it, Sam. That's awesome. Glad your friend enjoyed them. I'm honored. It never gets old seeing when people share my stuff with their friends and their friends enjoying. That's always great. What was it? Oh yeah. So can we do the Magatama? Let me quickly save. Ramuki was here. Not sure if they still are. Okay. So let's present it. Let's try it. I think the game's telling me I can. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I need to hear this again. Hold on, I'll skip this, I'll skip this. I need to hear this again. I need to hear the Edgeworth take that. Take that! Okay. Take that! Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years on court, I've never seen it I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Is it really true you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. You said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder. Is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? So sorry, I am Sam. So Tom Piet asks, the order, should I go in terms of the order for Breaking Bad universe? Should I go Breaking Bad, El Camino, Better Call Saul, or should I watch Better Call Saul before El Camino? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't really help you because I haven't seen El Camino. I still haven't seen it. It personally isn't an angle from this. Isn't an angle from the story that I'm interested in. Without spoiling much, what it covers is something that I was left so satisfied with in the story that I just don't want to see it, personally. So what frightened you? Okay, I don't think it's these. I don't think it's that. Maybe the hood? What frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your room? Maybe she was scared of spirits for some reason? A bit flimsy. The map, I don't think so. Photo of Elise. Weather report. Note to Iris. Salutation here. What? To Iris of the Hazakura Temple. Salutation here? Is that just like a insert text here thing? Or is that just a weird way of saying hi? There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Oh, okay, well I think this is it. Her own hood scared her? No, sorry. The evil spirits is what I meant. But I think it's this. If I ever watch it, it'll be a few years on when there's no... Yeah, exactly. Me too, Sam. But I can't see myself wanting to, at the moment, at least. Okay, I think it's this, because this is like a threat. Take that! I found this in the main hall. It's addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? That was pretty easy. Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? See you, Kaine. Thank you very much. Enjoy your first period. I don't suppose it matters either way, but Mr. Edgeworth, I thought that letter was just somebody playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever this is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. No. No, because the secret... I assume it alludes to her past. So no, I don't think it's either of these two. I don't think it's Bikini. I don't know why it would be Godot, if that's her. Elise? I don't think Barry. Or Barry. What? I combined his first and last name. I don't think Larry. Gumsh... Is it Phoenix? The only two... Barry. HBO's Larry is a good show. Because Phoenix is still in the dark, I guess, about the past, right? And if the core of the murder is due to this secret, it wouldn't be Elise, because she was the one... Yeah, I think it's probably Phoenix. Also, yes, you guys are saying front-facing Phoenix. A little cursed. Let's try it. Nice. Phoenix right. Ah, you mean something to right, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Frightened. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, the beginning of this song reminds me a lot of Fata Morgana, for some reason. It definitely does a lot. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack. It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... You guys hear it too? I forget the exact song I'm thinking of, but... It's definitely there. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night? That's exactly right. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm gonna win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. It reminds me of Majora's Mask? I get that too. I need to hear it again. One of the Ocarina songs, I think. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. Moonlight Sonata? I get that too. Okay. So I guess I gotta go to the temple? Or the shack? Heavenly Hall. Excuse me? Larry's gonna show up here, right? Like, this is where he is. It's better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next it's gonna be prison, I guess. Yeah. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Pedrolito, how are you? I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do? Hey, you. About what you just said, I got an objection. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Just like me. Just like me. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one's likely to show up to disturb you here. So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. That's what happens to any who watches too many judge shows, saying objection is too good to turn down. I gotta start implementing it myself. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined that I can marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me by about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're gonna have to drag him onto the witness stand. Oh dear. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Okay, so, do we have enough for this? Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days, what do you say? I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Interesting. Psycholock. Yes, we're gonna do the Psycholock, but I also want to examine some stuff. That's a horrible graffiti problem you've got there, pal. I don't know. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that is the case, then all of my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. Okay. Gumshoe just bemused by Larry. It's interesting to have Gumshoe not be the butt of... Like, Gumshoe's often the outlet for slander and the butt of jokes, but you compare him to Larry, and he automatically takes the upper hand in that way, which is cool. He can act as a semi-straight man. I do have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge. I still can't believe it, really. What is it, Larry? Nothing. It's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say. Oops. Sus! Larry! What if... Could you imagine if Larry was this criminal mastermind from the beginning? Could you just imagine? This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. There are no straight men in Ace Attorney? Yeah, Larry definitely has to be compensating. There's no way. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Thanks for the hydrate. Stairs. These go all the way to the bridge. It's a pretty long but easy walk. I fell down 4 times on my way here, sir. Sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down. What? So that's what I was slipping on? Be careful on the way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there. That's a really important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen, powdery snow. Makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall, I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at the bridge up there. This place has to be in heaven, because that thing is hell. That is a sacred place to some people. What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. Oh yeah! So this is the lore behind the Mario Party game. It's perfect. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? You were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold a dollar, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. That's sad. Really? I never would have expected that. Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? You want a crane? I can now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw. Aww. You know, Edgy. Nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, it's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Where was Lakitu when Phoenix fell off the bridge? Otherwise occupied, I guess. Okay. Oh, achievement unlocked. That's cool. Okay, let's try the Psycho Lock. Yeah, that's absolutely Edgeworth distilled. Now you're really gonna tell me what you saw that last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. I've never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing, the world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. Naomi? And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. If Larry was my childhood friend, I'd be equally as upset and ashamed. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw this happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just to answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike from Dusky Bridge in your room. I guess this would have to be the map, right? Hold on. Have you seen the lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room? Naomi. Yes. Yeah, it's Naomi, yeah, it is. For some reason, I used to say that name properly. Then when I got into anime, I think I changed it for some reason, but I'm working my way back. Okay, so it struck the bridge from your room. I don't actually see why that's a problem. It's only one, right? I think he's referring to location. I don't actually get it, though, because the lightning strikes Dusky Bridge. Dusky Bridge is right there. Is he just blocked off? Oh, wait. I think they said you have to go through a secret path, so yeah, visibility just might just be bad. I think that's probably it. Yeah, guys, please don't hint or tell me what to do. I like to figure these things out for myself, if that's okay. Seeing how that woman unluckily went out in Death Note makes me remember... Yeah, true. Okay, I think it's this. I think it's... Because I remember them talking about it, you having to work your way through some crazy winding path to get there, so visibility is, yeah, probably pretty bad. Oh, wait, whoops. Present it? This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. Oh. The main hall. Oh, was it from the main hall? Oh, I misread. Okay, I get it then. My bad. I misread. How about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. Where was Larry and why was he there? Okay, so I think it's the opposite. So he must have been in... If I read the situation up until this point correctly, the answer's fairly obvious. Yeah, I think it's the opposite from what I was thinking. Let me test my theory. So I think it's... The place you witnessed the lightning striking... Oh, yeah, I totally misread the thing at first. So he wasn't here because of the trees, but he was actually here where visibility is good. I think that makes the most sense. He was the witness. He must have been the witness that Gumshoe was talking about. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it can fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory, that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. Is he? That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this little cold shack last night? That's what you have to call affaire de cour? I think you mean affaire de cour. Affaire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no. You really are one scary guy, you know. That reminds me, I didn't put the accent rewards back. I will in a second. Last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. It would probably be Iris, because, I mean, he's obsessed with her. And I still think she's the praying mantis mastermind. I think she's the only one who fits. Either her or... Probably not Elise. I don't think so. I can't see why that would be the case. Okay. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? Do you have something that proves that I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? Call me Barry. This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Okay. Process of elimination? No. I don't think it's the hood. It's weird being told that you're ahead of Phoenix when you play as him. It's like half compliment, half insult. Yeah, I guess with Edgeworth it's a compliment. Or when we're with Edgeworth. magic book. That's gonna come in handy. That book wouldn't have a name if it wasn't important. Totally different league, has a negative record against Phoenix. Right? Okay. Autopsy. Honestly, there's mounting evidence that there's more to what meets the eye with Larry in this case. Did he write this? The staff. No. Victim and suspect. No. In her room. And she wasn't... and she's lying. Fun fact, Edgeworth separates physical evidence from documents, but Nick just puts everything in chronological order. Is that right? I guess that is right. That's cool. That's really cool. Is there... Oh, sorry about that. Is there more to him that than meets the eye? Because this note is the only thing. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting. This is the only thing that insinuates that anyone was waiting for Iris for anything. Let's try it. If this is true, there's more to Larry, I think, right? Like, this is not in Larry's tone at all. Although the salutation here part, I think that's an indication that it could be him. I was talking about that earlier, but everything else is written differently. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's cool, Bytecraft. Yeah, no one told me that. That's really interesting. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. That's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies. Oh, no. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry. So what's going on? You said you were here in Heavenly Hall you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. There's no way he looked up how to write a blackmail letter. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? Oh. What did you just say? Have you, sir? My love for her burns so hotly it can melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously she wouldn't want that old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why do you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes, jeez. Or yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet? All of a sudden. That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, You shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you think? What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible. Yeah, what did you see? Love letters are an art form. Edgeworth would know better than most, right? Larry, what? You're looking at me like the hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yeah, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. More? 5? No! What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. That's funny. That's hilarious. So he has more locks, but he's just sick of it. He's just sick of it, so the way he's gonna unlock them is through dragging the truth out of him in court. That's really funny gameplay story integration. He just says, hell no, I'm not doing the locks. Hell no. That's so funny. Oh my, Mr. Loris feels that way about me? I actually think I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Once the trial begins, I think I'll go there quickly for a quick BRB. Mr. Loris feels that way about me? As if you don't know. What's the opposite of ludonarrative dissonance? Gameplay story integration. I don't know. I don't know the name for it, but that's what I tend to call it. Cohesion? Ludonarrative cohesion, maybe. Of course, this raises the question, why does the Magatama never activate in courtrooms, but we don't talk about that? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It gets a little shy with people around. With that many people around. Really fun is another way to show how he differs from Phoenix too. Yeah, I like that a lot. Edgeworth is gonna need to kill this psycho tied of all these locks. Nope, I'm not doing this. That's so funny. Apparently he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry, I'm just hardly accustomed to this sort of thing. Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I'll drag it out of him. Does that mean Mr. Loris is the witness today? No, I believe that none will be the first one to take the stand. Sister Bikini. She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. Welcome back, Offie. I just want to ask you one more time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donham, right? That's correct. It wasn't me. Very well then. Mr. Edgeworth, yes? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed... Don't worry. I made the necessary arrangements. I see. Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I'm a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's why he's such a... That's why that is what he wanted to do from the start. That's what my friend told me once. Mr. Edgeworth, I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I need to stop. Okay, this is unbelievable. That we're seeing this image. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Just take a couple minutes, and then I'll be back very quickly. Maybe I understand the judge. It's an understandable thing. Badge on the sprite. Yes, the badge. Oh, I'm sorry, Davinator. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'll be really quick. Just going to the bathroom really quickly. God. Oh. I'll leave you with this banging music. All right. Let me just tweet out that I'm on the trial. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. This picture. Okay, perfect. Alright. I'm back. Wow, I love the, the AJ Jam emotes. Alright. Trial time, people. Good luck in this trial, AJ. Thank you. I gotta activate big brain mode. I don't think I'm in it yet, but we'll get there. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor, says Mr. Benji Edgeworth. Oh yeah, the prosecutor! The defense does indeed appear to be ready, eh? However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Oops, sorry. One. There we go. Okay, indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. I do like that this judge's trope is I'm not sure. It's pretty funny. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, this case was pretty peak, guys. You guys are right. I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. The court finds the defendant...
Objection!
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew! It had to be her! It had to be her! Oh my god, are all the top 4 characters going to be in this trial? The prosecution stands ready. And you are? Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. I love that. She's broken free, you know? In conjunction with the ending of Justice for All. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth versus Franziska. I can't handle this. It would, Davinator. Yes, Your Honor? I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say? There is no such weakling as this man among those at the prosecutor's office. There isn't? Ah. I was thinking that too, Stefan. I told you there's no such weakling. What is that, a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whip. Don't you dare. Oh yeah, Stefan. Deltarune's great.
Hold it!
I have no objection. I use the music often in my videos and stream background music as well. I have no objection to the whip. Of course he doesn't have an objection to the goddamn whip. Hold on a second. Hold on. I can't let this slide. I cannot let this slide. This man. Okay, we're back. We are back, officially. BDSM sex. Oh, man. Yeah, I mentioned it at the beginning, Tom Piet. I have no objection to the whip. You don't? The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee But there is still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. Is that a little hint? Is that a little hint? This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today, but looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Oh my god. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. I see you brought your flair for the histrionic. Allow me to add to things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Very well. Miss Von Karma, please give me an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible. The murder victim is the famed picture book author Miss Elise Donim. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene. Okay. What? Furamingo. Furamingo, please link me that. Please DM me that on Twitter. Please, please. Please, please, please. Can you also DM me that on Twitter? So I remember not to? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is insane. Oh no. There's no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand. And so it begins. My first and last trial as a defense attorney. Is it though? Witness, state your name and occupation, please. Hold on here. I'm not sure about being sure if I care for this at all. Witness, please stand up nice and straight. If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for a back pain plagued witness. Excuse me. Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. How much pull does Miles have here where you get to pull an international prosecutor out of work to go to court when most people can at best only get Winston Payne? He's a special man. Your name and occupation, please. Little old me? Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone. But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once. You want me to leave? No need to get your bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer. Haha! In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. See ya, Dapoy Chuckles. Thank you very much. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that. Let us hear what you have to say then. When's FF7 Remake Part 2? That's going to be next winter. So not this coming winter, but the one after that. So about a year and a half or so. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh? That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it. Saw what? I remember this trial being pretty hard. Oh dear. So it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple? Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple. That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made. It does. There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle, now are you, Miles Edgeworth? I love it. I love the smile. It's perfect. I love the smile. I love the way she challenges him. Please begin your cross-examination. Okay, so I wanted to press the last one, I think. That's when I saw it. When you saw the murder. Oh, so it's actually not that vague, but let's press it anyway. Hold it! The crime took place in the courtyard, correct? When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. That's right, in other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case. That certainly seems to be true. There's indeed only one problem with this testimony. I need to point out what it is, okay? About her observation skills and memory.